Hello everyone and welcome to the channel, and in this video you can watch the tarot forecast for your star sign for the week 26th of May up until the 1st of June 2025. And for a personal reading you can visit my website, which link you can find in the description down below, and also you can see it at your displays right now. So with that said, let's go right away to the forecast. This reading is going to cover up Taurus, Sun, Moon and also Rising for the upcoming week. So if it happens that you are born under the Taurus sign, then the reading is going to describe the things that you are going to have to face going into the week. Then if you're here because your moon is in the sign of Taurus, that will mean that the reading will display the way that you're going to feel going into the week. And should you be here because your rising sign is Taurus, then this reading is going to show the best way how you can handle stuff around. And watching for all three should give you a pretty good idea what kind of a week you do have ahead. Now, with that said, shuffling the cards is done. And the first card for you, Taurus, that will be the Five of Swords, followed by the second card here of the Five of Cups. Now moving on next, this is a Four of Cups. And the fourth one, that will be the Page of Cups. So without a doubt, this week you are going to end up loving something or a someone, preferably, especially if you are single. For what the cards are displaying here, the love is going to be reciprocal. So that means that you're gonna get love back, okay? And unfortunately though, not for you, but for the situation that you are finding yourself into as a whole, the circumstances are not going to be ideal like they ever are, right? When such things happen, either you ain't gonna have that much time to invest in this new emotional attachment, or either most likely someone isn't going to be happy with it because they do want your attention being diverted to them rather than to this new thing that you're going to end up falling in love with. So the thing about the week, it is that while a great thing is happening to you and you are opening your heart for someone, preferably, or either for something, it could be I don't know, a video game that you fall in love with, or a TV series, or some kind of a hobby, or a person. No matter what, opening up your heart for it also will require, if you do want to maintain the balance and having the week present you with no issues and no concerns, you're going to have to put some boundaries, right? Like how much time you're going to invest in it. It needs to be monitored, or how much effort you're going to put into as well. Because if you don't do that, and if you throw everything you got into this new emotional attachment of yours, for what these cards are showing, people that is, are going to start feeling neglected. So what this is going to lead to is that you will be or there are going to be attempts. I can't say that you will be, because it's up to your choice, but there are going to be attempts, pretty strong attempts, for what I can see here, for you to be guilt-tripped and emotionally manipulated into feeling again guilty that you are abandoning one thing. And well, I'm gonna put it right away with its true words. You will be guilt-tripped into thinking you do not deserve to be happy, okay? Like going for your happiness and investing time and emotions into what makes you happy will be averted against you, like you aren't doing the right thing. So you can get back into being exploited and get back into kind of like, being in a state where you have to give yourself into something that it is actually sucking things from you. In other words, the other side will try to humiliate you for that you are trying to be happy. So don't budge into it, right? Just don't give up into it. And if you don't do anything for your own happiness, believe me, no one else is going to. And I'm having that kind of like argument for with a lot of my clients, actually, you know. And when you think about it, I'm telling that to them. When you think about it, why is your spouse with you? Because you're happy or because they are happy? Of course, they're with you for the majority, okay, of relationships. It is because they are happy. They don't care about your happiness. It's just the truth. Well, they may care, but not as much as they care for their happiness. So that is the moment where you will have to decide whether you are going to sacrifice your happiness in favor of others, or you are going to invest in your happiness and the hell with others, right? The good thing about the week and about the situation itself here is that no matter how hard you're pressed, you are always going to be able to find some spare time, some spare resources into investing this new emotional attachment. And that new emotional attachment, whether a new love or a new lovely hobby, is important because this is going to be the fulcrum point for you changing your day-to-day routine, changing your life, and in generally going toward a better future here with the Page of Cups being at the end of the reading. That is when your positions in terms of life and in terms of how you see your future are starting to shift. You're going to start seeing your future in a much more brighter perspective. You are going to start diminishing the details, which is important here, and being more focused on the overview of stuff. That brighter days are coming. Doesn't matter that right now the situation is stay disappointing or unfulfilling. Brighter days are coming. And you just have to wait for them and prepare for them actually to be able to make full advantage of these brighter days. On a personal note here, this week is all about how far can you reach without overextending and without paying a bigger price. So whenever you do have a goal, you always have to compare what you are gonna have to pay for what is going to be the price for reaching out that goal. And also what is important to remember for the week, it is that you are always gonna have the luxury here to go back on your word or go back on your choice, go back on your actions as well. And there is always something more there is always something more in it for you in terms of opportunities. So if you aren't happy with something, look around. There is something better. If you aren't happy with someone that you are working with, look around. There is someone better that you can work around with. Okay, and that way your opinion for your state, your emotional attachment for your state in general, your position, how you stand in life is going to start shifting and changing and is going to improve big time towards the end of the week. So with that said, Taurus, that was your weekly reading. Now hopefully you do enjoyed it and you do liked it, and if you did, you can subscribe for the channel, leave a like, comment as well. That is if you feel so. Either of these actions are going to help with the YouTube algorithm, and hopefully we're going to see each other next time. Until then, bye.